No, I mean,
like if people believe this, and I'm sorry to cut you off, if people believe this story of Yagamatsu, whatever, the guy from Japan that invented Bitcoin, bullshit. If the youth understood what can happen with Bitcoin and how blockchain really works, unless I'm wrong, and correct me if I am, I think the whole play is towards crypto. They'll never allow something they can't control. But if they had to let people fall in love with the idea and get used to using it and see these big returns, and now they introduce the one that they can control. The one that's going to tell you how much meat you can buy. And they tie it into global warming and social credit score. That's where this is all going, my brother. Worse than communism could have ever been, as horrible as it was. That's my fear. So keeping that on the front stage, front and center, okay, cool. I like technology. I like advancing. Great. Everything has two sides, the way it could be used. It could be used for good or bad. The internet, in my opinion, is doing more destruction now than good. Yes, there's a lot of great that came from it. Everything has two ways it can be used, for good or for bad. You can use your phone to look at porno all day, or you can use your phone to read, study, Google. Hey, you want to talk to me about religion? It takes you 5 seconds to do some basic facts on Jesus Christ. I just showed you one of them, for example. That took you 2 seconds to learn something you probably didn't know about him.
Right.
Most people are not using it for the second person, bro. They're using it to degenerate themselves, to become lower vibrational human beings. They're using it for the senses. The only difference between a human being and an animal, from the spiritual explanation of it, we share the same anatomy as animals, as monkeys, as pigs. The pig is one of the closest to us. But what separates us from them is our souls, our spirit. When a human being only acts upon their desires, they are lower than the animal because they have intellect.